All right. Hey guys, I am super pumped about this. It's been quite a while since we've done a new distributor training Zoom. So some of this is going to be stuff you've already heard. But in my opinion, when you're first getting started in this business, there's so many little details and so many things that you have to learn all at once. So the more you can kind of engulf yourself in it and the more that you hear it, the easier it is for you to repeat that back to people. So, and you know what? A lot of our business is just doing the same things over and over. So as soon as you learn them, the better off you're going to be. My name is Alyssa Bowman. I have been with It Works for over 6.5 years now. I know I don't look old enough to have been in a business for 6.5 years. You'll have to excuse my scrubness, but I do work from home now. So a lot of days I'm in my pajamas and I don't like to do my hair. So get used to it. I'm your presidential upline if you're watching this. So more than likely, you signed either with me or someone on my team, I would hope. I don't know how you would have access to this reporting or Zoom otherwise. But I joined when I was 22. So I know there's probably some girls on here that are younger than me and some that are older. But here's the thing that I really want you to know. I had no idea what I was doing when I joined this company. I had no intentions of being a top leader. I wanted to make $600. That was it. I had no experience with the products. I had no experience in sales. Far from it. I never wanted to be in sales. I was shy, didn't want to talk to people. I'm an introvert. I mean, my ideal day is staying at home by myself. So, okay. So we have people on the team that are super outgoing, super fun, bubbly. We have people that are super shy, super reserved. We have college students, moms, grandmas, you name it. There's someone in this business that is very, very successful, and they make this business their own. So I want y'all to hear that you can make this business whatever you want it to be. And we train a lot on how to use social media. And so you might hear me talk about that tonight, but there are lots of ways to build your business. That's personally how I chose to build my business, because I was shy, because I was living in a city that I did not grow up in. That was my way of connecting with people. So just because we talk about that a lot does not mean that's the only way to build your business. Okay, so I've been in 6.5 years, started, kind of just dove in. And y'all, I reached our triple diamond rank in about 7 months. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, that's about 5-figure a month average. And I still had no idea what I was doing. So people want to know how I did that. Excitement. 100% excitement. I had no product testimony. I had nothing. I just knew that I was excited about making that $600. And when I hit that $600, I was excited about making 1,000. And I was excited about making that 1,000. I thought, man, if I can just help enough people make $500, I'm going to keep making more money. We get paid to help people live healthier, to feel better, to have more energy, to lose weight, and to help other people make money. It's kind of amazing if you haven't already figured that out. And so when I was 23 years old, I ended up buying a boutique because of this business. And then a couple years later, I ended up selling my boutique to do this full time. And I won't go really far in depth, but for those of you that have heard my story, I paid over $10,000 a month to keep my store open. I had rent, I had employees, I had inventory, I had to go to market, I had taxes. Anything that went wrong, that was on me. I had to pay for it. And so there were a lot of months where I didn't take home a penny. And thankfully for this business, I was still able to pay my bills without going into crazy amounts of debt or anything. But that I felt like that store was slowly killing me. So when you think about this business and think about the fact that you just started this business for $49 or $99, maybe most of you started for $49 or $99, that's crazy that you can run a more successful business from your cell phone or from your home or doing parties than you might be able to owning a normal business like I did. So keep that perspective when you think about that business, and you think about the $20 website fee, compare that to owning a regular business, spending all your time away from home. Okay. So I sold the store, moved to Houston is where I live now, where my husband and I live. We were doing long distance for about 2 years of my business, and moved here, got married, had an amazing honeymoon, and it's all because of this business that we have this free time. And yeah, that's my story. So let's just dive right in. If you have not already, the first thing that you need to do is watch the training videos on the Success Squad page. Okay, they're nothing fancy. It's literally me sitting in my office looking just like this, but going through just the very basics of what you need to do to get started and steps that you need to take to help you launch your business. So if you haven't been added to that page or you can't find it, make sure you tell your sponsor to add you or tag you in one of the first videos. There are 6 videos, and then there's a couple of posts that you want to copy and paste to the notes of your phone, and that's it. What's crazy is that those videos are all 4 minutes long or less. So in about 25 minutes, you have the first steps that you need to take to launch a multi-million-dollar business from your cell phone. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so take that seriously though. Take some time to do the training videos. Just like if you got a normal job, you would probably spend a day or a week or even 2 weeks training for your position. So take those 25 minutes and then take an extra 10 or 15 and actually do the tasks that those videos talk about. So go back and watch those because I'm not going to go through all of that. But one of the most important things that I want you guys to hear tonight, if you want to be successful, which I'm assuming all of you do since you got on this Zoom, is you need to stay connected. Stay connected to your sponsor, stay connected to your upline, stay connected to the team page. Being in contact with your sponsor is probably one of the most important things you can do for your business. And okay, so for example, if you want to chase after this $5,000 bonus that we've got going on right now, you're probably going to need your sponsor daily. You're probably going to be blowing up their phone. You're probably going to feel really annoying. And trust me when I say this, your sponsor wants to hear from you. The person that you signed up with is looking forward to you texting them and asking them questions. Because as a sponsor, as a leader, we know if you're asking questions, that means that you're working, that you're taking action, and that you need help. And we all, and I can see some people nodding in agreement, that we all want you to ask questions. It is the easiest way for us to help you and to know where you're stuck or to where you're feeling discouraged or whatever. We need to know, okay? Because none of us are your boss. You get to be your own boss, but we are here to help you. And again, it's easier for us to help you if we know where you're struggling. So get help with conversations. Ask, how do I word this? How do you respond to this? What should I post? Would you tweak anything? Get help through your first probably 50 conversations with people about the business or about the products, because a lot of where people fall short in the beginning is talking to people and how to answer their questions and how to keep things simple. So use your sponsor, because chances are they've already had those conversations and you'll learn so much faster instead of trying to figure it all out on your own. So stay connected, again, to your sponsor. If your sponsor's new, see who they're connected with. We are all connected in some shape or form. I'm here to help you guys. That's why we have the team page, but we have a ton of amazing leaders that have been doing this for quite a while that are happy to show you guys the ropes. We work together as one team regardless of who you signed up with. So, okay, stay in contact with your sponsors, stay connected to that team page, the Success Squad page. We do contests. We have all sorts of tips, messages. Use the search box in the top right-hand corner to search for things. If you want to build your business on social media, search social media. If you need help with potential distributors, search potential distributors, and you'll pull up posts from the last couple of months that have those keywords. Okay, you can find out a lot just from that team page alone. There are Sunday night calls from the company. There are Monday night calls from the company. You'll see us post those. Jump on those. The more you get connected, the more you get on Zooms, the more leaders that you meet, the more stories that you hear, the more successful you will be. And I don't say that lightly, because there's a reason that 6.5, 7 years in, I keep showing up to events and I keep getting on calls. It's because I know that takes my business to the next level, and it always has. So I keep showing up. Getting on Zoom, congratulations. You guys already did that. So you've already figured out this app. Like I told y'all earlier, you can use the chat box, but a lot of times we get on here and we just hang out. A lot of us, we work together. Sometimes we sit here silently and we send out messages. Sometimes we brainstorm on posts that are working for us, or before and after pictures that we saw that are great. So jump onto this Zoom code, the one that you got on tonight. There's usually 1 or 2 of us on it at almost all hours of the day. It might be myself and Camille, who I can see on the screen. It might be 2 other random people, but we just get on here whenever and work. And some of us haven't even met in person, and we just work together. So this is like an open office space, and some people need that accountability. It's not always easy working from home when you don't have a boss, when you are your own boss. Sometimes when you're tired, it's hard to send out a few messages. So use this as your accountability. Jump on here and work with whoever's on here. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. Sometimes we're jamming out to music. But Zoom is just a fun way for us all to connect, since so many of us live in different places. So congratulations on getting on here. All right, so I kind of asked my leaders what they thought a new distributor needed to hear and what they needed to do, and pretty much everyone said the same thing. So you got to do it. Build your list. You need to make some sort of list right off the bat as soon as you can. If you haven't already made some sort of list, do it tonight. Okay, in the training videos, I think I call it a dirt list. You're going to start with that. That's going to be people that would buy dirt from you. Okay, those are going to be the people that would bring you chicken noodle soup if you're sick, the people that you would call if you won the lottery or found out that, or got engaged or whatever. So start with that part of your list, and then go through your Facebook friends, go through the people you're following on Instagram, go through your text messages, and make a list of people that you think would either benefit from the products. And we have over 40, so as long as they have skin, then they probably would be a good potential for any of our products. And find people that you would want to work with, people that you would love to travel with, people that you think are super fun, people that are in the health and beauty industry, people that need the money, people that have a really successful job but have no free time. Okay, there is no judgment when it comes to people that might be great distributors. Okay, we don't make the decision for other people. Our job is just to share the products that we have and to share the business opportunity. And the crazy thing is, you don't have to have a success story to start talking to people about making extra money with you. So your job is just to make the list. And then your job is to get in contact with your sponsor and say, okay, I've got a list. Now, how do I contact people? And they can walk you through some examples of how to contact different types of people on your list. Because some people might be your best friend or your mom or your sister. Some people might be someone that you haven't talked to since junior high. So we're going to approach those people in different ways, but you have got to take the time to build the list. And the list is also going to be your time saver in this business, because if I had to guess, you guys were all busy when you joined this business. None of you probably joined because you just have so much free time on your hands that you just need something to do. So we want to help you be able to work this business in 20 or 30-minute pockets of time throughout your week. Okay, especially for those of you that have kids, that have crazy schedules, that have full-time jobs, and you might only have a lunch break to work. You might only have 20 minutes before bed to work. So listen to me when I say make your list. It will make your life so much easier. You might have to set aside 45 minutes to an hour if you really want to build a good list, but after that, it will allow you to work your business in short periods of time, because you won't spend, an hour scrolling through Facebook trying to find someone to contact. You'll just pull out that list and you'll be able to contact a few people from there. So again, don't be scared of making the list. You just have to make it so that we can help you make your way through it. On that list, another good idea is to add 10 people that you would want to meet face-to-face with. Okay, people that you might want to practice your little spiel with, or people that you would grab coffee with and just say, look, this is what I'm doing. I know it's crazy. I don't know everything yet, but go grab coffee with me so we can talk through it. Okay, so put some people on the list that are local to you that you would love to meet up with, because it's really good practice to talk about it. Okay, your first goal as a distributor, and I know I'm just like spilling stuff out there, so if you guys have questions, just put it in the chat. I just want to keep this short because I know I could talk about the company for 12 hours, but I want to make it more like 30 minutes so that you guys don't quit tonight because I talk too much. So your first goal is to sign 4 loyal customers as quickly as you can. The company gives us 30 days to do that because they know most of you are going to start on day 27 trying to get your 4 loyal customers. Start today. That's why they give you 30 days, is because they know that all of a sudden you guys decided to become a business owner overnight. One day you just woke up and decided to spend $99 or $49 and become a distributor and to become a business owner. So they know it's going to take some time for people to respect you in that way. That's why we start with that dirt list. Start with the people that you think would really support you, people that you know would benefit from the products, and get your 4 out of the way. Okay, everyone knows 4 people that would benefit from the product, so do that first. Once you get your 4 customers, you're going to get a $100 shopping spree. You're going to get wrap rewards. You're going to start earning commissions. You're going to be eligible to earn different types of bonuses. So go get your 4 as quickly as you can. It's not scary. Our customer program is amazing. The deals that our customers get are absolutely crazy. Compared to a lot of companies, people don't have to become a distributor to get our discount, which is crazy. There's so many companies out there where people have to become a distributor to get the wholesale discount. Our company doesn't work that way. We can offer anyone the discount as long as they agree to try 1 product a month for 90 days. That's it. 1 product a month for 90 days. There's not a certain amount that they have to spend, just 1 product a month for the 90 days. After 90 days, they get discounted pricing for life. For life, no matter what, as long as they order 1 product a month for 90 days. The products range from about $25 to $60. They can switch products every month, like I said. So the fact that we get to offer that to people is amazing. So be proud of our customer program. It'll make it so much easier for you to sign those first 4 customers when you understand what an amazing deal that is. Okay, so first 4 in 30 days. If you guys have questions about that, let me know. Put it in the chat. But again, don't wait. Start talking about it now. Start talking about the products. If you haven't started posting yet, ask your sponsor for help with posting and sending out those messages, but get them as quickly as you can. We normally challenge you to do it in the first couple of days or even before your distributor kit comes in the mail. I also know that the distributor kits are shipping really fast, so that might mean, you know, getting your 4 in the first couple days. But the sooner you do that, the sooner you can get free products, which means the sooner you can start seeing results, which is going to turn into more customers. Okay. The next thing that I want to explain to you guys, and this is probably the second most important thing that you can learn about our company or about network marketing in general, and another thing that you just need to be super, super proud of, and that's residual income. When you guys joined this business, you may have not even understood what residual income was. I did not. I had no idea when I signed up. I thought I was going to make, you know, as soon as I make $600, I'm good. I'm out of here. That's the money that I need. But the crazy thing is when you put work into this company and you stick with it, you continue to get paid and paid and paid over and over and over again. You know, how I just explained our customer program, they buy at least 1 product a month for 90 days. So when you sign up a customer and you refer someone to our website, you don't have to ship any product. You don't have to meet someone in a parking lot and deliver them. You don't have to necessarily write them a thank you note like some companies do, which I'm not saying you shouldn't, because you definitely should be thankful for your customers. But you don't have to do really any work except for refer someone to your website, and you're going to get paid on them this month and next month and the next month. And if they fall in love with the products like they should, then you'll get paid the next month and the next month. And y'all, there are customers that I signed up 6.5 years ago that I've been paid on every single month since 2011 for something that I did once. I don't check in with her every month. She's pretty self-sufficient with her. I'm just thinking of one lady in particular, but y'all, I have customers that have ordered for 3 or 4 years at a time. I have some customers that just order. I know that they're good to order every 3 or 4 months. They want an extra box of wraps or they want a cleanse. And so you can count on that residual income because you referred them once and because their account is linked to you for life. You always get credit when they order. So that is amazing. And it's so different than any job you will ever have. And I think that's where a lot of people struggle in the beginning, is because they don't understand that it builds up and that it's not a one-time paycheck. You might get your first paycheck and think, gosh, it's only $40. I felt like I worked so hard. It's not just $40. It's $40 this month, and it's probably around $40 next month, and then the next month, depending on what people order. But you're not going to stop there. If you make $40 this month, you're going to go out and try to do the same amount of work you did the month before, if not more. So your check might be $80. And then the next month, you're going to tack on another 40 or 80 or 200. And that's my next point, is the way that this paycheck grows. Because a lot of people don't have a brain cell for this. Again, I didn't. I had no idea. I didn't understand how people could go from making $0 in this company to making $20,000 a month. It just did not compute. I don't get it. You know, my first paycheck was about $100, and that's a really good first paycheck. I'm not going to lie. In this company, like, I worked my tail off for that $100 that month, and I got my shopping spree, and I got, I think I got one $100 bonus. So y'all, for a 22-year-old, I felt like I was rolling in the dough, but I still didn't understand, how can I go from $100 to making that kind of money? I can't do that all on my own. Like, I'm working so hard. There's no way I can do that all on my own. And the cool thing is, you don't have to. So this is the analogy that we like to use for building a paycheck. In the beginning, it starts as just you. You're pushing a snowball, okay? So picture yourself, you're pushing the snowball. The snowball is your paycheck, okay? For a while, it's just you. And it takes a while to build a snowball. If you've ever actually tried to roll a snowball, some of the snow doesn't stick, and it takes a while to get bigger and bigger. And then eventually, you're gonna find someone else, and they're gonna start helping you push that snowball. And then they're going to find someone that's going to help push the snowball. And then you're going to find someone else. And eventually there's going to be 4 or 5 of you pushing the snowball. That you're all working towards the same goal. They're all working for their own paycheck, and you're showing them the ropes, and you're showing them how to push the snowball. And eventually in this business, the snowball is going faster and faster, and you're doing the same amount of work. So your paycheck is growing, and you're still doing all the same things because you're duplicating yourself, and you're teaching other people how to reach their own goals. Okay, makes sense? So for a while, again, it feels like you're the only one doing the work, that you're not going to get there. But then people jump in and you show them the simple steps, because that's, y'all, what we do is so stinking simple. We find customers. Your goal is to find 4 customers to earn a shopping spree. And then you turn around and you look for people that know 4 people so that they can earn a shopping spree. And then you teach that person to go out and find a friend that knows 4 people that would like to earn a shopping spree. That's it. We can talk about ranks, and we can talk about promotions. And as you guys get further into the business, there are more things to learn. But truly, if you will just keep it so stinking simple and talk to people and just say, you at least know 4 people that would want to try these products. You should be a distributor. You'll make extra money. You'll earn a shopping spree. And then you'll know other people that want to earn a shopping spree. And that's it. And we repeat. And our customer program is so amazing that signing your 4 customers should be a no-brainer. You should be able to find people that want the products and that also want to save 40 to 70% on the products by being a loyal customer. So keep it very, very, very simple. Your steps to success, that's what the company calls our steps to move up to the different ranks. Your goal each month should be to sign 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, okay? And I like everyone to know that some months you're gonna do that. Some months you might do double that. Maybe some of you that are rock stars from the get-go, you might even do the steps 3 times. Some months you might not do it at all, but that should be your goal. Share the opportunity with 3 people that join that wanna make extra money, and 4 people that wanna try the products at your discount. Okay, set that as your goal for the next 30 days, especially those of you that just signed in the last week or so. Get your 4 loyal customers, and then start talking to those 3 potential distributors that you would love to work with. Last but not least, I want to just touch on social media a little bit, because I know a lot of people are slow out of the gate with posting and knowing what to post and messaging and all of that. And I want you to hear this because I mean it. When it comes to social media, consistency is way more important than perfection. You are never going to have the perfect Facebook post or perfect Instagram post or Instagram story or poll or whatever. It's never going to be perfect. You're not ever going to have one that's going to make you $1 million. So don't wait for that one that's going to make you tons of money. Just start posting. Be genuine, be real, use selfies, take your own photos if you have some of the products that you can take pictures of, or ask your sponsor for pictures that they have. You don't have to pick advertisements from Pinterest to put on your page. You can easily find a cute picture of a coffee mug, or you drinking your coffee mug, and talk about our keto coffee. You can easily find a picture of a girl with long hair and talk about looking for hair models that want to grow their hair out for you at your discount. But start posting. Don't stress over each and every post that you make. We want you to keep it fun. We don't want you to post 73 times in one day, okay? You can start just posting once a day. Post about the products, and then post about your personal life, your dogs, your kids, your school, your whatever. And then the next time you post, you can post about the opportunity to make extra money, or talk to people about why you joined. And then the next post can be something funny or motivational, or again, your kids or your dogs. If you're anything like me, you'll post about your dogs every other post on Facebook because your life's not that exciting, and that's okay. But again, it's more important to be consistent, because only about 10% of people actually see what you're posting on Facebook anyways. So if you're relying on one post, you're going to be really sad. And there's not going to be, even when I post, I always joke that, I might get 50 likes on one of my It Works posts, and it's because 49 of you guys all liked it, and the other one was my mom. So it's not like I have all these crazy potentials. My potentials don't come from posting just one thing. They came from the consistency of it. I can't tell you how many times I will get a message that's like, okay, girl, I keep seeing you post about that cleanse product. Tell me more about it. Just out of left field, out of nowhere, someone will message me. So make sure that you're not relying on people liking and commenting on your stuff. That does not mean people are not watching. So be you, be real, use your own wording, get ideas from your sponsor or any of the leaders that you follow. If you want to follow me, you can always take anything I ever post. And all of the leaders that are on the Zoom, that are on my team page, will tell you, take whatever you want from us, but just make it your own. Make it personal so it sounds like you. Use your own photo if you want. I am never going to be offended if you take something that I post. I don't care. You don't have to ask. Just do it. I want you guys, we all want you to do well. So take whatever you need to, make it your own, and just start going. Because you won't know until you actually just get out there and start posting who's going to be interested. And okay, so that's all I'm going to talk about for social media, because there's lots of tips on the team page. I think the last thing, and I think I said that last thing was the last thing, but this is really the last thing, is set some goals for yourself. You need to have a short-term goal for the next, 30, 60, 90 days, somewhere in that range of what you want to do with this business. It might be a certain rank you want to hit. It might be a certain amount of money you want to make. It might be products that you want to pay for. You might want to pay for a certain amount of products that you've been wanting to try. Whatever it is, set a very specific goal. Not just, I hope I make some money. Okay? Because if you just hope you make some money, you probably are going to make some money, and that's going to be it. Okay? Set a goal of, I want to be able to cover my phone bill. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to cover my products, and then I'll also have an extra $100 towards daycare. Be specific with it and let your sponsor know what that goal is, so that they can help you stay accountable to it, and so they can also help you with posting about that goal on social media. Because it can be awkward to post about our own personal goals or what we're working for or what we need money for, but it is really powerful to share those things, because I guarantee you that there are people on your newsfeed that also want to pay for their phone bill or would love an extra $100 to pay for their daycare. So we want to be very vocal about the reason that we joined the business. But to do that, you actually have to know what reason that is. And then you also need to have a long-term goal. Okay, so we're talking a year, 2 years, 5 years down the road. What would this monthly residual income do for you? What if it's, $500 a month for the next 5 years? Do the math on how much money you could earn in this business just by getting to our Ruby level. Okay, maybe you want to make $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month. Maybe you want to retire. It's hard for you to even imagine doing that, but set a long-term goal, because whatever you set your mind on in this business, you can do it as long as you work for it on a daily and weekly basis. So set that long-term goal. And the reason that you need to do that is because you need something that's short and quick that pushes you. So find something that you really need to pay for, that you really need this business to do for you, and that's your 30, 60, 90-day goal. That's going to push you to work fast. But you also need that long-term goal, because sometimes you're going to miss the short-term goals. That's a part of business. It's a part of life. It's part of athletics. It's just a part of everything. Sometimes you miss goals, but you need something bigger that's going to keep you in longer to remind you of why you're here and why you're doing this. So set those goals. And then along those same lines, they actually said this at church this weekend, and I'll see if I can say it half as well as they did. But they talked about the difference between trying and training. Okay, and we want you guys to be training for this business. If you went out to run a marathon, you just one day decided that you wanted to try and run a marathon, you're probably going to make it about maybe mile 2. Maybe if you're more athletic, maybe you'll do like a 10K, and then you're not going to make it. But when you're training for something, you show up. You do what it takes. You go when you don't feel like going. You go to the gym when you just, maybe you're tired, maybe you're sick. You keep showing up and you train for something because you want to complete it, because you want to hit your goal, okay? You guys are all now your own boss. Congratulations. If you were not already self-employed, you now have your own self-employed business. And again, I said this earlier, but the hardest part about being self-employed is that you are the only one counting on you to show up. So again, set those goals so that it'll be a good reminder for you to show up on a daily basis. But truly, what we do is easy and it's fun, and it should be fun, and you should find a way to do it to where you enjoy it. When I joined this business, I looked forward to it. I didn't like my regular job. I didn't want to go coach on the weekends. So this was like my hobby that paid me money. I sat in bed on my pajamas and talked to people on social media and made new friends and posted about products that I was so excited about using and trying, and I got paid for it. And once I started getting paid for it, I realized I could just do more of it, or I could teach other people how to do the same thing, and I could turn that into more money. So what we do isn't hard. It's very, very simple, but it's a lot of simple, easy things that you have to be willing to do, you know, every day. Even if it's 5 to 10 minutes a day, you got to show up and do them. So I'm going to look through the chat really quick and answer any questions that we have. If you guys have anything you want to add, please feel free to throw things in the chat. I know that was a lot of random information all at once, but let me see here. I do go to New Hope. So the link for the team page, Susan, I don't know who your sponsor is, but it's called Success Squad, and you should have been added to it by your sponsor. And if you type that into the search bar on Facebook, you should see it there. Oh, Camille already said it. Thank you. I saw you. Does anyone have any other questions about getting started? Again, I could talk all night about the business, what it's done for us, how much I love it, why it's the best opportunity that you will ever find. But I don't think you need that as much as you just need to go. And whatever that means for you tonight, if it means making your first Facebook post, if it means building your hundreds list, if it means going through the training videos that you haven't watched yet, whatever that is for you, do it before you go to bed tonight. Do something every single day for your business that makes you proud when you go to bed that night. And okay, let's see. Success Squad, share, not sell. Perfect. Anyone? I'm not going to go through all the different ranks on this video, how to go Ruby and everything, but I will explain one of the quickest ways for you guys to make money outside of earning your $100 shopping spree is something called a fast start bonus. And when I learned what a fast start bonus was, and when I got my first one, a light bulb went off in my brain. And I just thought, man, the more I share this and the more I teach what I already know about the company, the more money I can make, the faster I can make it. And so our fast start bonus comes when you sign a distributor, okay, when you personally sign a distributor and you teach them to go out and get their shopping spree. When they sign 2 customers, the company gives you a $99 bonus just for training someone else how to get started quickly. Hence, fast start bonus. That's what it means. You're helping someone get started quickly. And those are paid out one time for the distributor that you sign up, but you can earn as many as you want to. So when people come to me and they say, look, I'm using my last $99 to join this business, I need to make $300 this month, then okay, who are the 3 people you know that need to make extra money that you'd want to work with? And let's help them earn a shopping spree, because I know they're going to get $99, $99, $99 plus commissions on all of those orders. Okay, so I know I'm going to be able to help them make more than $300 just by doing that. And then there is because I saw the question in the chat, I'm not sure who asked it, but for Going Ruby, that's our second rank in the company. That's about an average of $500 a month or so. There is a video on the team page. So if you use the search box and search Ruby, it has all these little cars It's super adorable, but it'll kind of explain more of how to go Ruby and what you need for that rank. Anything else? You guys are sweet. All right. Well, the last thing I wanted to end with, I kind of already touched on, but I'll go ahead and say it again. You guys are all welcome on this team. Like, I don't care who you signed with, how long you've been in, what kind of experience you have. You're welcome to anything and everything that we offer for you guys. Anytime we're on a Zoom, anytime you see something, no matter where your sponsor is or how fast they're moving or what your goals are, you're always welcome. It doesn't matter if you are just kind of wanting to walk through the business. So you'll see us, we'll refer to different levels of the business. Like we've got our walkers. Like some of you just want to make a little extra and you're really busy, you don't have a lot of time to invest, that's okay. You're still welcome to jump on Zooms or to be on the team page or to enter contests, okay? You don't have to want to make $1 million to be welcome in this business. If you want to jog, maybe you have a goal of getting to that $500 to $1,000 mark sometime this year, you can jog and you're still welcome. And if you want to sprint and you want to talk to your sponsor every day and you want to jump on as many Zooms as you can and message a ton of people and do all of those things every single day, you can sprint and you're welcome here and we want to work with you too. So it doesn't matter what your goal is or how fast you want to move, you're still welcome. Your sponsor, you don't need to feel guilty if you've taken a step back or you're not moving at the pace you want to move or you feel like you're not doing enough or you haven't signed enough customers. Your sponsor is not mad at you ever. That's not our job as sponsors or as leaders in the company. We're just here to support you and we want you to come to us when you need help, whether that's every day or once a week or once a month. Just know that the more connected you are, the faster you will probably move, but that doesn't mean it's a requirement for you to stay in this business and to eventually see success. So you guys are all welcome. You can all jump on Zoom at any time. You can reach out to any of us. You know, link arms with your sponsor or whoever you know is their upline, but we all work together. And all the leaders on here will say, like, a lot of us don't benefit each other. Some of us aren't on necessarily under each other or over each other or anything like that, but we all work together because when one of us is better, we all get better. So we are open about that. We're an open book. We share all of our tips. We don't hold anything back from you guys. We'll give you as much or as little information as you need to be successful in your business. But that's all I had for you guys tonight. If you guys have anything else, feel free to contact me or your sponsor or post on the team page. Just so y'all know, the team page is an open forum. So if you have questions or your sponsor is not getting back to you or you can't find something, you can use that page and one of us will get back to you and answer your questions. So, or we'll direct you to where to find the answer. So that's it. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Thanks for jumping on. I know I went a little bit over, but hopefully something in here helped you guys. And that's it. We'll see you soon.